And good morning to our viewers.
Why is it important that we honor and look after the environment?
Let me just start by saying that today we are celebrating the World Oceans Day. And 3 days ago exactly, we're celebrating the World Environment Day. But throughout this month, we've actually dedicated work that we do to celebrate environment, but also to bring out messages to the entire public of South Africa that the environment is very, very important. It's a source of life. It's a source of our everything that we do. The economy can't succeed and exist without environment. These are natural resources that are like our assets, like our services. If you take it, municipal services which are provided to us as we live, these comes naturally. And therefore, we've got to take care of these assets. So as we celebrate in this, it's under the theme that's very, very important. It's about this year elevating the importance of food, that you must think as you eat, and then you must really choose what you eat and save. Why? Because it really takes a whole lot of effort to actually grow food and produce food. A lot of water goes in there. For instance, it's stated that you require about 1,000 liters of water to make 1 liter of milk. And in cattle production, there's a whole lot of water that's going in there. So as we eat and throw away food, we must think about those things, because those are resources that we can never replenish in life. And environment is a source of life, as I said.
Minister, is the message coming through? Are people listening? Are people hearing what you're saying?
I think looking back at when I was young, I don't think that at the time South Africans were as conscious as they are right now. And I think the message is beginning to get there, is beginning to sink. Why is it so? Is because we actually chose to speak to the nation, aspect of the nation and part of the nation, that's younger generation. We go to schools, we speak to young learners just about the importance of environment. And it's amazing how they're reacting. So the growing part of the nation, as they get older, there you get this response, positive response towards preserving the environment. We're not there yet. We do think that there's a lot of work still to do, because there are still those who think that, for instance, why is there need to save water? Because it rains tomorrow, so who cares? But yes, it's important to save water. It's important to preserve our environment. If we don't, there's not going to be life in the future. And this is really a very, very important message that everybody has got to hit.
Now, this year's theme is think, eat, save, your carbon footprint. What is the significance of this message?
We're really saying that as you eat, as you utilize food, think, and therefore decide to save. There are many people throughout the world who are without food. And we really would like to get everyone's conscience and everyone's mind thinking at all times about what can I save? A tree? What can I save? The greening of this part. Of course, in our government as well, as we moving on, we are promoting green economy. We have a strategy towards the green economy, and obviously that's got to be linked to even food production, because there's a leg, or rather a chapter that deals with food production, that deals with agricultural development within our green economy. And it's 8 pillars, which we are always promoting. It's transport. As you see, we have our own transport here, the green cars, but we also encourage more South Africans to go green and into those cars, as well as many other multimodal, transport that's non-motorized, so that we can actually save energy. But we're also moving into the pillar of energy, creating green energy as well. These cars of ours and our green building, the first of its kind, 6-star, by the way, is the first one in Pretoria, at least. That's a 6-star. So we're saying it's actually also producing green energy, alternative energy there. So let's go green. We're really trying to say, as South Africans, the 8 pillars that we have isolated as government, let's implement them, so that as we do that, we then working hard to ensure that our carbon footprint is reduced. If you really just get into various other programs that are related to the green economy, for instance, even industry production that's green, the strategy that we have right now in government, that's a IPEP strategy. It therefore means that as this government, everyone who's out there, who's a producer, who's a manufacturer, must think of going green. And it is the only way we can actually preserve our land.
Okay, Minister, thank you so much for talking to us. We've unfortunately run out of time. Edna Molewa is the Minister of Water and Environmental Affairs, talking to us about going green. The message this year is green, green, green. I don't think she can stress it enough. Let's